Solar street lights are a 21st century innovation we're taking a shine to. Powered by the sun's rays, they bring renewable energy to the streets. Standalone systems, these lights don't tap into the grid. So even when the power's down, it'll never be lights out. Solar streetlights take energy from the sun during the day, store it, and then use it to shine brightly at night, long after the solar power source has set. Manufacturing begins with an LED circuit board assembly. The optics or lenses are placed onto the aluminium board, and a silicon foam gasket is added for waterproofing. A stainless steel plate secures the assembly. This completes the solar streetlight's LED board. Next, the LED board is fitted to the base of an aluminium heatsink, which will disperse excess heat from the LED board. Several screws are used to secure the LED board to the heatsink. The driver which will provide the power to the LED board is then installed. Once in place, the LED driver is connected to the input power lead. The decorative housing comes next. Built by screwing aluminium tiers together. A clear polycarbonate lens is then glued to the upper inner rim of the housing assembly. The LED heatsink assembly is then screwed to an aluminium lid. A special adhesive is applied to the outside rim of the light fixture housing. And foam tubing is pressed onto the area. Once compressed by the lid, it will provide a watertight seal. With everything in an upside-down position, the assembly is lowered over the LED heatsink and screwed onto the lid. Next, the fixture is plugged into an electrical testing unit to confirm that all the LEDs are illuminating and that there are no electrical issues. The light fixture is then transferred to a solar light factory. Upon arrival, more testing is carried out to verify that the function hasn't been compromised along the way. The LED streetlight is now ready for the solar power system to be added. The solar charge and load controller are programmed before the battery that will hold the solar charge is placed into a vented cabinet. The battery is connected to a side clip and earth wire before insulating foam is tucked into the sides. A load fuse to the battery wiring is inserted. The controller is plugged into the battery. This will serve as a timer for the light's operation, in addition to regulating the battery charge and energy load. Next up is the solar array. It's a group of photovoltaic panels. The solar array is set front side down on the workbench. Cable is then threaded through an aluminium back panel. This cable will serve as an earth wire. A pop rivet is pushed through a hole beside the cable, and the eyelet on the end of the cable slides over it. The pin is then pulled through the rivet. Wires from the panel junction box are threaded into the opening beside the earth cable. These wires are tucked into a flexible cable at the back, before securing the aluminium backplate to the solar array. The wires from the junction box are pulled through holes in a cover. Electrical pins are soldered to the ends of the wires and plugged into a single connector. With the junction box cover installed, the solar streetlight system is now ready for testing. Finally ready to stand tall, the LED light fixture is screwed into a bracket on the pole, and all wires are tucked away. That's one streetlight up and ready to shine. The controller inside will sense when it's time for bright lights or lights out. Just like that. Now that is street smart.